Good afternoon, Cardinals, and welcome to the first broadcast of the semester. I'm Madison Aguiar.
I'm Jackie Velez. The SGA Students Activities Fair showcased various organizations and how you can get involved in many different kinds of community service on campus. Devin Villarreal has a story.
Hey there, Cardinals. I'm here at the SGA Activities Fair, where student organizations are showcasing what they're all about.
We are the OPP Men of Indignation. Our organization is an organization of men founded on the belief of uplifting our community, and we're dedicated to community service. That's our basis. That's everything we do right now. So if you want to join us, you get out there and you'll see us. Stop by. Ask one of us, either me, Clarence, or Johnny, one of them, and then they'll get you in the club. Our main thing is we love being in that circle, playing the music out here, getting everybody bumping, everybody happy.
Like during class hours, everybody's walking around. They just bored, Yeah. They want to have a little good time before they go to class and just talk to us and everything.
One of our favorite services, we'll go to the San Antonio Food Bank and give back a lot of time there, and especially we go to the schools on the east side and we mentor the kids there. The elementary schools over there. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
We're Alpha Phi Omega. We're a national co-ed service fraternity. We've been on campus since 1980. Our main focus is community service. Some events have included Walking for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, serving in the food bank, and the women's shelters and things like that. If you like service, if you like making new friends, and if you like having leadership opportunities, come join us. We'd love to have you.
The Fire is a student-led organization that leads worship and prayer services on campus. We meet every Tuesday night at 8:30 in the library auditorium. We're an interdenominational praise and worship group. So if you want to get to know what it's like to worship Jesus, you can come hang out with us. If you already worship Jesus and you want a group on campus, you can come hang out with us. That's what we do.
Well, Cardinals, we're looking forward to another exciting year with all these activities on campus. I'm Devin Villarreal, reporting for UIWtv.
Wow, there are a lot more organizations on this little campus than I had previously thought. Thanks, Devin. February is Black History Month, in which we learn about how far we have come from segregation and slavery in this country. More notably, through civil rights leader and activist Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. On February 1st, Sister Martha Ann Frank held a panel discussion focusing on MLK's Break the Silence speech, looking at topics such as racism, materialism, and militarianism. Here's Rebecca Luna with more on the event.
Wednesday, February 1st, Sister Martha Ann Kirk held a panel discussion at the University of the Incarnate Word to discuss the importance of Martin Luther King's Break the Silence speech and why students and faculty should acknowledge that speech just as much as they have acknowledged the I Have a Dream speech.
When I was with Reverend James Lawson, who worked so closely with Dr. Martin Luther King, he said the breaking silence speech, the Beyond Vietnam speech, is so important. We have to get people thinking of it as much as we think about the I Have a Dream speech.
The panel discussed topics that Martin Luther King Jr. brought awareness to, such as militarism, racism, and extreme materialism.
Pretty much in light of Dr. King's message and his we marked out his triplets, evil triplets, being racism, materialism, and militarism. So I would just pretty much want to take the part of the militarism and just pretty much get people to understand what militarism means and what happens and how are they affected by it.
Students and faculty broke into groups to discuss what they learned and to reflect on what they can do to better society.
Getting to know Dr. King's speech a lot more. I mean, for me, back in high school, middle school, we would just look at it and say it, and that's pretty much it. So getting into depth about it is pretty cool. It was pretty interesting.
I'm Rebecca Luna, reporting for UIWtv.
Very in-depth discussion on Dr. Martin Luther King. Thank you, Rebecca. Now for news around the world. The topic of immigration has been a divisive one across the country. In Iowa, Sunday, hundreds of protesters both for and against President Donald Trump's travel ban hit the streets and faced off across the street from each other. The protest was originally planned to show support for the Muslim community. Then a group calling itself Cedar Valley Patriots for Christ decided to hold its own counter-protest. It was peaceful for the first 45 minutes, but then police had to break up a fight. One person was taken into custody when he crossed the street and tackled a Trump supporter. Police say that man was likely intoxicated and will face assault charges.
Wow. Thousands of residents in Manila's Tondo district are homeless after a raging fire razed their homes. According to Metro Manila Fire Department, Thousands of houses were burned, affecting 3,000 families. No deaths were reported, and 7 residents were injured. Authorities are still investigating what caused the fire, which started Tuesday night.
Police say a 1-year-old boy found alone in a hot car in the Miami area Monday has died. Miami-Dade police say Samuel Snow was in the car outside a home in Pinecrest for at least an hour. Police responded to a call of an unresponsive child. The child was hospitalized but pronounced dead Tuesday. Authorities say a family member was out with the baby before coming back to the house. It appears the family member forgot the child in the car when they went inside the home.
First Lady Melania Trump has settled her lawsuit against blogger Webster Griffin Tarpley. Tarpley published an article in September alleging Trump was involved with a high-end escort service. His lawyer argued that the post was protected under the First Amendment because Mrs. Trump is a public figure. Tarpley issued a retraction Tuesday that admits the article was, quote, replete and false with defamatory statements. He also included an apology to Trump and her family. Trump lawyers say he also agreed to pay her, quote, a substantial sum. On Monday, Mrs. Trump refiled a similar lawsuit against the Daily Mail in a New York court. The suit claims damages of $150 million, saying her opportunities to earn money as First Lady were hurt by their article. That suit was previously dismissed by a Maryland judge.
Facebook is among a host of tech companies criticizing Mr. Trump's travel ban and standing up for refugees and immigrants. But now it's facing a lawsuit from a Syrian refugee. He says the spread of fake news on social media led to threats against him and his new family in Germany.
Stay tuned for your entertainment scoop.
Drownings are the #1 cause of accidental death for young children. Simple safety steps are the best way to prevent these tragedies. Make sure kids learn how to swim. Designate an adult water watcher to watch kids in and around water. Save the phone calls and texts for when the kids are out of the water. Properly fence all pools with fences at least 4 feet high and with self-closing, self-latching gates. When above-ground pools aren't in use, remove the ladders. When pools aren't in use, cover them. Teach kids to stay away from drains. And if a child is missing, check the pool or spa first. Consider the steps you take, then add a few more, because you never know which pool safety step will save a life. Until it does. Simple steps save lives. To learn some new ones, visit poolsafely.gov.
Hey Cardinals, and welcome to UIWtv Entertainment. It's a new semester, but you can always count on UIWtv Entertainment to be your go-to source of what's happening in and around campus. I'm Carissa Rangel. Well, this semester was off to a party of a start with Cab's block party during January jump-off. Keeping the trend alive and going, UIW's Institute of World Cultures hosted an Asian New Year blowout of a celebration in the Rosenberg Sky Room. Pulling out all the stops to ring in the Year of the Rooster, students were treated to lunch and a show. Look at those decorations. The Sky Room was transformed into an authentic cultural celebration, food, music, dancing, fashion, all with the goal to teach students about the different Asian countries and what makes each of them unique. Students attended with an open mind and learned how cultures can work together. The Institute of World Cultures will be hosting an Inner-Mongolian cultural performance from 7 to 9 p.m. Thursday, February 16th in the UIW Concert Hall. You do not want to miss it. February is just jam-packed with festive fun. Like, could we even forget that Valentine's Day is coming up? In 4 days to be exact. But who's counting? I got to meet up with the girls of J. LaSalle, an online boutique founded by 2 UIW students. We talk about the challenges of being a small business owner and Valentine's fashion. Valentine's Day is arguably the cutest day of the entire year. Whether or not you have a special someone, what's not to love about the colors, the candies, and the romantic clothing? If you're looking for something new to wear, J. LaSalle Boutique has got you covered. Chances are you've already seen their trendy clothes on Instagram. But did you know owners Jess and Naomi are Cardinals at heart? They attribute their business skills to their time at UIW and the marketing department, and encourage other students to follow their business dreams.
Here now as a student while having a boutique is really hard because it's like you have school and then you have to do this and then I work. But at the same time, like I wouldn't choose any other time to do it because like I think the professors have just really helped our boutique.
Anyone that has a dream to be an entrepreneur, just go for it. Don't hesitate, don't be scared. Just have faith in God. We want every girl to feel beautiful in every single one of our pieces.
That's going to tie back in what we're going to show with the clothes. We brought like a lot of pinks or a lot of if you want to mix like colors in together, or if you're going somewhere really fancy, we brought a cocktail dress. So I think like the fashion of it, going out, having fun, I think that's like my favorite part of Valentine's Day.
Jess and Naomi show us their J. LaSalle Valentine's Day outfit picks. Fit for any girl, ranging from casual to cocktail.
This is our Blushing Babe sweater. It is a 3/4 sleeve. It doesn't go all the way down. It is a little loose around the sleeves, and then it also is a high-low. So you'll see in the front it is a little shorter, but it does fall longer in the back. It's super cute to wear with a pair of jeans, booties, just like our model Nicole has on.
You can wear this outfit if you're going out with your girlfriends to maybe Kona Grill or to Grimaldi's to have a few drinks and have a glass of wine. This is our casual chic dress. It is a super basic dress, but you could dress it up with some cute bold jewelry. You could dress it up with some heels or even some cute booties. It is a shift dress. It is loose, but it is true to size. Flirty and sassy, so it is perfect for your Valentine's Day date.
The dress you're looking at now is our red cocktail chic dress. It is a halter top and it has very pretty detailing right on the front. A perfect dress to wear on Valentine's Day for a date downtown on the Riverwalk. This dress is currently on markdown for $25.90. So if you'd like to find it on our homepage, you can go to markdowns.
If you saw something you liked, the online boutique even offers free shipping for UIW students. Happy Valentine's Day! Carissa Rangel reporting for UIWtv Entertainment. Be sure to follow them on Instagram to see their new arrivals first. Special thanks to Jess and Naomi for helping make Valentine's outfit planning a little bit easier for all us girls. Girl power is alive and well in Beyonce. The singer announced her pregnancy last week, and the internet still hasn't calmed down. UIW Res Live hosted Conjure Woman, Blues Woman, Beyonce, a talk hosted by Dr. Kenitra Brooks to discuss Beyonce's Lemonade. Steven Sanchez has more.
UIW Residence Life welcomed UTSA professor Kenitra Brooks to discuss Beyonce's newest visual album, Lemonade, in a lecture titled Conjure Woman, Blues Woman, Beyonce.
I think it's important that we historicize things. I think it's important to discuss how Beyonce is entering a conversation that's been going on for over a century now amongst Black women. Folks that aren't fans of Beyonce at least see and notice that there's a complexity there. My job isn't to make people fans of Beyonce. My job is to look at the material, and my job is to historicize it and contextualize it and help people make the connections with her work.
I think when I watched that film along with some friends, it was really interesting to see some really important academic ideas in the film and not necessarily understanding it. So I wanted to find a way to have that discussion here on campus, and immediately when I saw headlines of Dr. Kenitra Brooks discussing about it at her class at UTSA, I was like, that is the perfect opportunity for people to come over and for her to come over and then for us to discuss it here at UIW.
I can see now that Beyonce made a lot of the visuals in the album intentionally and really thought about the message you wanted to convey in each song and even in each scene.
Following the lecture, attendees got to take a look at the information presented and see it firsthand with the screening of the visual album, alongside popcorn and, of course, lemonade. For UIW Entertainment, I'm Steven Sanchez.
Thanks, Steven. And with that, it's time for your Cardinal Calendar. February looks to be jam-packed with events already. It's Black History Month, and celebrations will be going on across campus. Feast of the East is slated to take place February 9th on Dubuis Lawn from 3 to 5 p.m. Go out for some good cooking from East San Antonio restaurateurs. The first ever Greek step show competition is coming to the McDermott Convocation Center. That's Saturday, February 18th at 8 p.m. And Greeks from all around Texas will be here competing. On the student media front, the 2017 Student Media Gala returns for the 10th year in a row on Sunday, February 26th at 6 p.m. It's not too late. You can still get your tickets online. You're going to get a 3-course meal, music, and there's going to be a guest speaker too. And of course, proceeds benefit communication scholarships and the purchase of new broadcasting equipment for student media. Well, that's it for UIWtv Entertainment. We'll see you back in 2 weeks. I'm Carissa Rangel. Stick around for UIWtv en español.
Hola, ¿qué tal, cardenales? Mi nombre es Nani Meléndez López y les quiero dar la bienvenida al primer segmento de noticias en español de UIWtv de este semestre. Vayamos directamente a las noticias que tenemos preparadas para ustedes en el día de hoy. Ted Cruz se enfrentó a Bernie Sanders el pasado martes por la noche en un debate en donde se discutió el futuro del Obamacare. Durante dicho evento, el senador Ted Cruz insistió que los republicanos cumplieran con la promesa que hicieron de revocar a dicho sistema de salud y compartió que por muchos años ha estado en contra de Obamacare. Mientras tanto, Sanders defendió a Obamacare diciendo que él cree que los gastos médicos de los más necesitados deberían de ser cubiertos. Por otro lado, el presidente de los Estados Unidos, Donald Trump, dijo durante el fin de semana que el desarrollo y la implementación de un sistema de salud podría tardarse meses en ser completado. Si es así, el reemplazo de Obamacare podría verse en acción en 1 a 2 años. Al menos 20 personas murieron después de que un ataque suicida ocurriera el martes al frente del Tribunal Supremo de Afganistán en Kabul. El ataque aconteció a las 3:45 de la tarde en medio de una zona de apartamentos residenciales. La explosión sucedió justo en el momento en que trabajadores del área iban camino a casa. De acuerdo a reportes, el ataque dejó al menos 35 personas heridas. Con una gran celebración es como nuestra universidad le dio la bienvenida al Año Nuevo Asiático el pasado martes 31 de enero. La festividad, la cual le abrió las puertas a toda la comunidad, celebró el inicio del Año del Gallo con danzas tradicionales, atuendos únicos y comidas típicas del continente asiático. Esta es Nani con UIWtv en español. Estamos localizados en el McCollum Center Skyroom celebrando el Año Nuevo Asiático. A través de vestimentas, bailes y comida le damos la bienvenida al Año del Gallo. La historia y la cultura es interesante y puedo aprender más del Medio Oeste, dijo Krista Yi, una de las bailarinas del evento. Los participantes tuvieron la oportunidad de conocer más de la cultura asiática. La música en vivo transportaba a la audiencia a ser parte de la tradición. Fue muy lindo ver a todos los participantes interaccionando. Si no pudiste llegar este año, recomiendo que vengas el año próximo. Un evento lleno de mucha cultura y mucha energía. Deseándoles un año lleno de mucha honestidad, soy Nani López reportando para UIWtv en español. Si no pudiste asistir a este evento, no te preocupes, ya que el Instituto de Culturas del Mundo tiene preparadas muchas festividades más durante este ciclo escolar. Así que no te olvides de revisar su calendario para estar al tanto de todos los eventos y celebraciones que se llevarán a cabo en nuestra universidad. Bueno, cardenales, estas son todas las noticias en español por el día de hoy. Soy Nani Meléndez López y ahora los dejo con el segmento de los deportes.
Hey Cardinal fans, I'm Kelsey Johnson, and let's get you caught up on all things sports. First off, I have to congratulate the Patriots and Tom Brady on a historical Super Bowl 51 performance this weekend. In the first overtime in Super Bowl history, Brady brought his team to a remarkable 34-28 comeback against the Atlanta Falcons. Brady set NFL postseason records with 25 wins and 63 touchdowns. Brady also got his 4th Super Bowl MVP title along with his 5th Super Bowl win. And ladies and gentlemen, whether you were rooting for the Patriots or not, there is no denying that we watched the greatest quarterback of all time play his heart out on Sunday night. And switching to campus sports, UIW men's basketball joined 4,000 teams across the nation to bring cancer awareness to the court in the Coaches vs. Cancer 3-Point Challenge. I was there to get the inside scoop.
In an 82-79 victory over the Wildcats, the Cardinals proved once again that they are Southland strong.
Great win. We got to put it behind us now. I'm glad we can celebrate that we actually got a win. We on a low streak right now, so we just got to put that behind us, get ready for the next one.
This was a beautiful basketball game played today. We hit 9 3-pointers, 21 to 25 from the free throw line, 12 assists. So, I think these guys are starting to buy in. But again, yes, you're correct. It's always wonderful to be Abilene Christian.
But we were reminded that there's more to a game than winning or losing.
Gold laces are our Lacey's Laces, and they are in honor of Lacey, who was a big basketball fan for the University of Michigan. Unfortunately, she lost her battle against cancer, and so in her honor, we created Lacey's Laces, which are gold. And during Suits and Sneakers Week, we send out the laces to all the NCAA Division I teams and ask them to wear the laces. But then people can also go buy laces of their own at Shoe Carnival, and the money goes to fight back against children's cancer.
And tonight, our Cardinals will take on SFA in the Southland Conference rematch of the year at 8 o'clock on Lumberjack territory. Good luck, Cards. February 1st was National Signing Day for the incoming collegiate athletes, and UIWTV's Valerie Lopez was at Benson Field as UIW football announced their signees.
Hey Cardinals, we're here at the Benson Fieldhouse for the 2017 National Signing Day. Let's go ahead and talk to the coaches to hear what they have to say about the upcoming season. This year's 2017 recruiting class included 9 signees out of high school, 8 Cardinal transfers, and 1 walk-on.
For most of them, it's going to be a little bit of a shock because the level of intensity from high school to college is just ramped up, and the level of athletes here at the university compared to high school, the speed of the game, all those kinds of things. But so that's usually a little bit of a shock. The junior college guys will be a little different, but just the discipline and the focus we put towards on the football field is going to probably be a little step up for them.
Now that recruiting season is over, the UIW football team is getting ready for spring training. Reporting from UIWTV, I'm Valerie Lopez.
Thanks, Val. I'm looking forward to watching the spring game later in the semester. The San Antonio Rampage, our local professional hockey league here, turned the rink pink last weekend to raise awareness for breast cancer, and I attended the game to check it out. The Rampage wore special black and pink jerseys and played with game pucks that held the names of someone battling breast cancer.
I actually found a large mass in my left breast because I had a pain there. And I was actually breastfeeding. I just finished breastfeeding at the time, so I thought it was mastitis, which is an engorged milk duct. And lo and behold, it turned out not to be that.
And as you're 28 years old, what do you say to girls who, say, oh, well, I'm near 30, I don't need a mammogram?
Definitely go get checked, know your body, put yourself on the calendar, and if you feel any kind of woman intuition that tells you something's not right, go with your gut and go get checked, because it's better to be safe than sorry.
Actually, we've been here since a partner with the Pink of the Rink since it started. So this is our 7th year. You can connect with us either on our Facebook page, on Rampage's Facebook page, or even on our website.
You work for the Rampage. What does it mean to have Susan G. Komen here tonight?
It means a lot. I mean, the Rampage have had this on for 7 years now, filling up the arena with 14,000 people, seeing people with pink. I have a pink tie, obviously. So it means a lot because people coming together for one cause, and that's to raise awareness for breast cancer.
If you'd like to donate to breast cancer research, go to ComenSanAntonio.org for more information. And that wraps up your Sports Update, Cardinals. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Stay tuned for your weather forecast.
That's all that we have for this week, Cardinals.
Make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for tuning in, and let's go,
Go Cardinals.